Welcome to another CTV Sports presentation. CTV Sports is brought to you by St. Clair Chevy, Buick, GMC, We Care. By Murphy Inn, Restaurant and Hotel in St. Clair. By North Star Bank, North Star guiding the way. By St. Clair Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, We Care. By Neiman's Family Market. By St. Clair's Ace Hardware. And by CTV, Community TV in Marine City and St. Clair.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to St. Clair HS Girls Varsity Basketball. John Carter along with Brad Robbins. Great job by Peter and Elizabeth getting us set up here as the game's starting a little bit earlier than we'd anticipated, but we're here in the gym, and Saints now taking on Lamphere in the last of 3 in a row, and be a nice one to win again.
Yeah, it's a big opportunity to. It's a tough week. It doesn't matter who you're playing. You got 3 games in a row. The kids are in exam week, so 2-0 so far. You got your goal in front of you. You're finishing 3-0 today, and as we tip off here, we'll see if the Saints have fresh enough legs to get that done.
All right, Rutledge, Jansen, Cataldo, Savannah Green, Alexis Churchill, all starting again for Saints. Cataldo, quick pass down to Green, can't get it. And that's going to be off Savannah's arm and will be a Lamphere basketball. Lamphere starts. Destiny Carr there with the basketball. Got the pass in from Daijay Ray.
Saints looks like man-to-man here.
Number 44 is Lauren Mexico in the corner. Ray again. Mexico thinks about it. Pass up the shot. Carr down deep. Just tipped away by Rutledge there. Pass was intended for number 50, Jasmine Ellis. Lamphere ball. Ellis. Backboard no good. Rebounded nicely by Green. And here comes Rutledge. Alexa up the middle. Cataldo. Rutledge. Good fake. Wide open. Jansen just short. Rebounded by Cataldo. Out to Rutledge, down deep, Green. Cataldo, shot from size, good.
Good ball movement there by the Saints. It looked very unselfish. I wasn't here with you last night, but the night before we saw a lot of that type of play, sharing the basketball, getting the best shot on the floor.
Good assist by Savannah Green, inside out to Cataldo for the jumper. Saints up 2-0. Side shot, in and out. Jansen with the rebound, up to Rutledge. Cataldo, and back to Rutledge. Saints will set. 2-3 zone looks like for Lamphere. Good pass inside. Cataldo, pull up. Can't get it. Rebound is by Rutledge, and she's going to be tied up. Well, the arrow goes to Lamphere. But as we've said a couple times, that's another possession for the Saints.
Yeah, anytime you get an extra rebound off of a shot, count that as a win. That ball got tied up, but the Saints did a great job the other night of getting a lot of tie-ups on their defensive rebounds, so hopefully they can continue that tonight.
Carr down. Ellis, and she drops it in. Ryan Mills with the shot, ties game up at 2-2. Cataldo. Rutledge, short corner, Jansen. Short on the jumper. And rebounded by number 50, Jasmine Ellis.
Good shot there for Mia. She's played well this week. She had a big night on Tuesday night, so got to get her legs underneath her.
Number 24, Daijay Ray with the drive in the basket. Lamphere up, 4-2. Jansen, Rutledge, Cataldo, blocked by Ray.
I think I got to look to get Alexis Churchill the ball. She seems like she has pretty good spot there. She's left-handed and has number 50, Jasmine Ellis, on her other shoulder. Be nice to get her a look.
Just a ball in for Mia Jansen. Saints reset. Cataldo. Rutledge open side, down deep. Churchill can't get it. Rebounded by Mills. Up to Carr. Outside jumper, no good. Rebounded by Rutledge with great position. And here come the Saints. Coach Rutledge would love to have the Saints run a little bit more. Jumper up and in for Cataldo. That's an unusual break off the backboard, but it counts. 3 ball for Cataldo.
Back rim and a big bounce, and yeah, you're right. Coach Boulard, I can see him barking every time the Saints get a rebound. He's urging them to run, run, run. I think he wants to avoid anybody relaxing early on here, being at the third game in 3 nights. He wants them to push it.
Jasmine Ellis will go to the line shooting 2. Foul on Savannah Green. First shot's up, and it's good. Avery Skenesny is going to come in to give Savannah a break. Both Avery and Jessica Bone played very well last night. Second shot for Ellis. That one's long, and she was over the line, I believe. Nope.
They got Cataldo. She kind of fell over anticipating the shot, and Ellis holds on to that quite a long time.
It's an old shot fake at the foul line.
Yeah, it screwed up the timing, and she'll get another look at it.
Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Bohm. Here comes Bohm. Rutledge. Back to Jessica. 3-pointer. Yes! In rhythm. Jessica Bohm drills it from outside. And it makes it 8-5 Saints.
She was looking to shoot the moment she got that rebound. She needed somebody else to touch the ball first. That was a great look. Right back to her. Got her feet set. Good shot.
Carr. Ellis. Ray down. Nice pass. Can't get it. Skenesny, great position there. Good rebound. Here comes the Saints again. This is what they want to do. They want to push it, make Lamphere work. Saints have proved they're very deep. Boom. Down deep. Can't get it to Skenesny. And here comes Destiny Carr.
You can see that when Coach Boulard picked Bohm up off the bench and had her go into the game, there was a message that, he wanted her to push the tempo. She's coming in and do a nice job, spark plugging it.
Ray. Didn't see what that was. Quick foul. Gets the Saints.
I was kind of caught up there. I saw Avery Skenesny fall to the floor without anybody near her, and that's always a scary look when you have a non-contact fall down. She looks fine. She got right back up and into the play.
Jansen comes back in, replacing Churchill. Saints looking man-to-man. Good move by number 50. Ellis can't get it. Goes back in and scores. Ellis a little bit quicker to the ball that time. Makes it 8-7. Saints still up. Rutledge. In the middle, Cataldo open. And the Saints again turn it over. Got to make that a bounce pass. Hard to pass over, people. Mexico turns away. And here's Destiny Carr. Thought about it. Ray in the middle. Pass out to Mexico. And back to Carr. Quick spin. Turnaround shot. No good. Rebound by Skenesny. Quickly to Rutledge. And here they come. Saints pushing. Jansen. Nice pass. Rutledge. Cross court. Boom. Again open. Oh, in and out. Good shot though. Skenesny gets it to Rutledge. Rutledge blocked by Ray. Jansen. Boom. On the line. No shot.
Saints doing a good job sharing the ball, working tempo. I think they got to pick up the intensity at the defensive end a little bit. Alexa Rutledge is doing a nice job on the defensive glass for a couple extra shots, which is kind of something we haven't seen from the Saints. So they got to clean up the glass a little bit here.
Carr out to Ray. Down deep to Ellis. Carr. Mexico down to Ellis again. Good catch by Carr. Baseline knocked away by Rutledge.
A couple of tough luck bounces for Rutledge. She's been in the right spot a few times right there, cutting off the baseline pass. Goes off her leg and out of bounds. Got to locate Ellis on this. They seem to be focused in on getting her a look.
Ellis, one-on-one against Skenesny. Carr, back to Mexico. Lauren Mexico in the corner, knocked away by Rutledge. I'm sorry, by Jansen, I think. Up in the air off of Saints. It'll be Lamphere basketball. Green will come back in, and she'll replace Skenesny. And we've talked a couple times, this is a luxury that the Saints have with really 8 or 9 interchangeable parts.
Yeah, lots of size, depth, kids that know what they're doing and really play basketball really well. Here you get to see a good run out by the Saints. That's exactly what Coach Boulard wants. Jessica Bohm had a nice night last night. She's kind of coming in off that injury, so it's nice to see her out and starting to get into the flow of things.
Good look from Rutledge. Number 12, Carr. This is Lauren Mexico, way outside. Saints looking more man here. That's going to be a step in, Green on the floor.
Interesting dribble drive move there by Mexico. Kind of put the ball out in front, a little okey-doke move and a quick dribble with the same hand. If it was intentional, it worked. And she got drew a foul.
Second foul on Savannah Green. So probably have to go to a substitute. Under a minute, first quarter. Saints up 10-7. Cataldo to Bohm. Rutledge. Nice pass to Rutledge. Jansen open. Her shot's in and out. Rebounded by Ray.
It's a third shot that Mia's taken that's just come up on the front rim. Gonna have to get her legs under her, put a little extra on it, make an adjustment.
30 seconds left, first quarter. Carr guarded by Cataldo. Nice pass to Mills. And another dribble drive penetration.
Lamphere getting into the gaps right now with the dribble drive.
Jansen, there it is.
The adjustment.
Mia Jansen with a three. And that makes it 13-9. 5 seconds left. Saints up quickly. Ellis outside is no good. Rebound is off the hands of Rutledge, but it'll go out of bounds. Saints lead 13-9. We'll be back in just a moment after a word from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Dave Abelgano. There's so much more to the car buying experience at St. Clair Chevrolet Buick GMC.
More GMC Terrains starting at $129 a month.
More trucks. Lease a Chevy Silverado or a GMC Sierra starting at $119 a month.
Get more. Buick Encore starting at $129 a month.
That's why we care at St. Clair.
Get more at St. Clair Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Exit 257 off I-94.
Murphy Inn, Restaurant, Spirits, Hotel, all in St. Clair. Before or after the game, stop at Murphy Inn. Different specials every day. Happy hour 2 to 6 daily and 7 vintage hotel rooms. Half off large pizza every Monday, karaoke on Wednesday and Saturday, live music on Thursday and Friday. Murphy Inn has private dining area for showers and family parties. Murphy Inn, Restaurant, Spirits, Hotel in St. Clair since 1836.
All right, welcome back, everyone. John Carter along with Brad Robbins. And Brad, interesting first quarter. I thought actually Lamphere played very well, but the Saints are still up 13-9.
Yeah, I think Lamphere did a nice job of being aggressive and kind of matching the Saints that way. I thought they passed the ball, shared the ball really well, and I think they're doing a really good job. And it's hard to tell if it's the Saints have a little rough time moving their feet on defense, or if Lamphere's really that good at getting into the gaps. But the dribble drive has worked a little bit for the Rams, and they've been able to make some passes off to Ellis and on the interior to Mills. They made their layups and a couple foul shots.
Well, as you mentioned before, Saints had 3 in a row, easily beat Warrenwood Tower 65-32 on Tuesday, and then Madison last night 60-21. But very unusual in high school to have 3 games in a row. My grandson Colin did point out they had the advantage all 3 at home. I said, Colin has a very good point, because it is true. At least you're not getting home late at night and having that disruption, but still 3 in a row for high school is tough.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough on anybody. I don't think the NBA guys would appreciate. They complain about back-to-back. So here we are, and got to fight through it. Up 4 through the first quarter. Won this game the first time that they played Lamphere at their place. So you got to get the ones here in your own barn, and it just might take a little bit more tonight. And going to have to be aware of that if you're Coach Boulard.
All right, Cataldo, Jansen. Bohm again, side shot. No good. Rebounded by Cataldo, though. Quick move inside and knocked away by Lamphere. Alexis Churchill and Alexa Rutledge are in for St. Clair. Number 54 for Lamphere, Lydia Shoemate is in. Cataldo, Rutledge. Boom, quick pass. Jansen's open. Three-pointer. Rim no good. Rebounded by Churchill, but can't hold it. Cataldo in the right place in the right time. She can't score. Churchill can't get it, and rebounded by Ellis.
Lots of good looks there for the Saints. Got to pour one in. Lamphere did a solid and broke the Tony Monty rule that you never save a ball under the own basket, and we couldn't make them pay.
Good rebound by Alexa Rutledge. Up quickly. Boom. Boom to Cataldo. Back to Bohm. She's open. Just short. And off the hands of a hustling Juliana Cataldo. Ava Grace will come back in. She'll replace Alexa Rutledge, who has played as usual. Very good floor game.
Yeah, she's rebounding the ball really well, getting out on the break. Saints got to convert on some of those odd man rushes.
Ray, guarded by Bohm, back out to Destiny Carr. Down deep. Ellis turns, can't get it. Rebounded by Shoemate. She can't get it, but Ray gets the rebound and has the shot fouled, I think, by Bohm. 14th foul against St. Clair, and none at all against Lamphere yet.
No, and the Saints are really playing a little bit different brand of basketball right now defensively. They're sagging in a little bit. There you saw Juliana Cataldo, who's often up in the faces of the person that she's guarding. She was off inside the three-point line that time, so I don't know if that's by design or not. But right now they've got to shore up and only allow one shot on their possessions instead of 2 or 3, as we saw there.
All right, Deja Ray makes second of 2. 13-10, Saints up. Mia Jansen will take the point. Cataldo. Cross court. Down deep to Bohm. Bohm knocked away. Picked up by Cataldo. Grazia. Three-pointer. Back rim no good. And here comes Ray. Carr, number 12. Gets it to Ray. Outside to Mexico, number 44. Ellis goes baseline. Tries to hit. Shoemate. Tough pass there.
Number 42, Alexandra Papavasalou.
Papavasalou comes in. Alexander Papavasalou. And she replaces Ellis.
You did really well there. I know we were nervous about that name from the get-go.
Gracious, nice pass. Konechny can't get the first one, but she gets the second one.
Nice job working the short corner, looking in immediately. Avery Konechny, nice job following the first miss with a bucket.
Mexico. Front rim no good. Rebounded to Ray, and she's fouled again.
Second possession in a row that Rays beat the Saints on the offensive glass and drawn a foul, and I believe she drew another one on Bohm there, just like last time.
St. Clair foul number 2, Jessica Bohm, first second.
Second foul on Jessica. And Ray shot short. Rutledge replace Cataldo. And Churchill comes in to take out Bohm. This is the luxury the Saints have, though. Even though both Bohm and Savannah Green have 2 fouls, they have 2 other very competent underneath players with Churchill and Konechny to fill in for him.
Delana Oskell sitting on the bench also can contribute as a big who can handle the basketball and shoot it a little bit.
As always, when you airball the first foul shot, it's a
it's no
unlike the
doubt
rules, you must switch to the next one, which is what happened. Rutledge. Too slow a pass. That's not going to work against quick defense. I think that's off of St. Clair. Lamphere basketball. Short shot there, and off Lamphere. Saints just not been able to get their fast break going. That's really one of the ways they've been extremely successful the last couple of nights.
Yeah, they put up 60 points the last couple of nights in each game, and off to a little slower start here. Lamphere taking advantage and packing it into the zone. Saints are going to have to shoot a little bit better to get them out of it.
Skenesny again, wide open, misses, but can't get it again, and rebounded by Mexico. She's up quickly. Grazia back. Has a travel there. And really good defense by April Grazia. That's what hustle does, and April just beat her back down court and forced a turnover.
Stood straight up in legal guarding position, did a good job. Kind of forced Mexico to travel that time. You can see there's a certain level of, you're winning the game by 4, but there's a little bit of that frustration because you're not playing at a level that's your standard. You can kind of feel it in the gym right now. Sometimes you got to battle through that. Hopefully it can get hot.
Rutledge controls, back out to Grazia. Jansen down deep. Churchill didn't need the dribble, but scores anyways.
Good possession there by the Saints.
With Alexis, it's all the angle. Her main thing is she turns left and she's too far into the basket, but that time she had enough of an angle to put it in off the backboard.
Really good pass that time on the correct shoulder, away from the defender, led her right into an easy bucket.
Kind of a touch foul there as Carr went baseline. Saints now pick up their 6th foul, so with 4 minutes, the next foul is going to be one-on-one for Lamphere.
Fouls are still 6-0. Lamphere yet to commit one, playing in that zone.
Outside shot, no good. Rebounded by Rutledge. And here come the Saints. Taldo goes hard to the basket, can't get it, but Skenesny's right there and she scores.
Good move by Juliana Cataldo there to get to the basket. One of the more aggressive drives we've seen from the Saints. Avery Skenesny, nice job of cleaning up the miss. Gives the Saints an 8-point lead.
In the middle, Jasmine Ellis goes right. Carr, baseline, nice pass to Ellis. Shot short and rebounded to Churchill. Churchill hard up the left-hand side. And that's going to be a foul from behind on Ray. Alexis had one thing in mind that time. She was going hard left.
Yep, she was going with the left, pounding the ball and going right at the rim. And really, I don't know that Deja Ray really fouled, but just looked really violent. So anytime you do that, they're going to call it.
Yes. They're going to call, underneath the basket. But still an on-the-floor foul, not shooting. Churchill will bring it in. Out front, Rutledge. Jansen. And again, nice catch by Rutledge. Alexa all the way to the hoop. Can't get it. Rebound right to Rutledge, and she scores.
Interesting play. Kind of an unorthodox shot to begin with. It gets tapped right back to her.
Ellis, tough half hook off the hands of Churchill. That looked pretty good there, but anticipation foul, I think. It's going to be
shoot 1-on-1.
1-on-1 for Ellis. Surprised they're going to call a foul there. It's not a shooting foul at least, but they're saying 1-on-1 for number 50, Jasmine Ellis.
Apparently called for a push.
First shot's up, and it's good.
Gets it to go.
Jasmine Ellis, number 50, sophomore. Second shot's up, and good as well.
Good foul shooter, Jasmine Ellis. It's good rhythm. Those aren't a fluke. That's well done.
Shoemate comes back in. Replaces Palavassilou. I'm actually enjoying that now. Rutledge. St. Shift, Mia Jansen back in. Cataldo, jumper side. Oh man, in and out. Stays with the Saints, knocked off Shoemate. 21-13, Saints up by 8. Rutledge controls. I think the foul's called on Carr.
Everybody looks okay.
Alexa Rutledge hit the floor pretty hard with her head, but I think she's got sufficient hair in the back there to protect.
That double braid there bounced right off.
Churchill bringing in. And Saints basketball. 2 minutes 40. First half. Rutledge hard to the corner. In the middle, Cataldo. All the way to the hoop. Can't get it. Rebound by Churchill, and they're kind of letting them play today. Carr blocked by Jansen nicely. You said the other night, one of the things Saints probably don't get enough credit for is opponents don't realize both Alexa Rutledge and Mia Jansen are tall guards.
Yeah, they're good-sized guards, absolutely.
And, you know, playing against 5'4", 5'3" guards, 5'6", 5'7", that's an advantage. Rutledge with the steal. Dijah Ray. Jansen. Back to Rutledge. Churchill. All the way in. Can't get it, but fouls. Going to shoot 2.
Yeah, and they have some, you know, going back to the guard play, you know, they're good-sized guards, they're smart, and they've got some experience. And Alexa's got a little nasty streak to her also. If you get her on the floor, she definitely doesn't want to lose a loose ball. She's willing to go in and put her nose in for a rebound, all those little things that you like as a coach.
Not sure why April Grazier's not being allowed in. That was the first shot. Like I said, ref trying to look good there. Didn't realize there's one shot already shot. He's chuckling about it. But maybe just a wake-up call needed there. Second shot long, just off the rim for Churchill. And Carr, who's played the entire first half, going to be guarded by Cataldo. Ray. Churchill on her. Ellis.
A little confusion there.
Nowhere to go.
Defensively.
Bohm comes back in, replaces Skanesny, who did another excellent job. Avery Skanesny has had 2 good games in a row already. Under 2. Saints up 21-13. Cataldo. Jansen. Short corner. Back to Jansen. She's open. 3-pointer. Yes. You can always tell when it leaves her hand whether that's going to be good or not.
Yeah, it's just got the right look to it. That time she did actually a really good job of picking up April Gracia. That pass was kind of over the top and led Mia away a little bit, and she was able to move her feet, adjust, and still knock it down.
Carr's shot is long. Bohm gets it in. Here comes Cataldo. Saints have numbers. Gracia, and she gets it. Quick little burst here for the Saints. Now up 26-13. What's been a constant, though, is a good defense.
Yeah, 13 points. That's got to be a constant, especially when you're on.
And Cataldo takes it away.
3-day bender.
Knocked ahead. Gracia goes hard to the basket, draws a foul. April's got 1 speed, which is full speed.
Go. Full go, and Jessica Bohm is running right alongside her. She's one of the few that can run with her. And that time, Gracia opted to keep it. She'll go to the foul line.
First shot just off the rim. And just a note, Mexico, Ray, and Carr have all played the entire first half. And not surprising you get a couple breakaway layups at the end of the first half when you played 3 people the whole entire half.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where the Saints' depth will start to pour through, provide a boost for the Saints.
A little short, rebounded by Bohm with good hustle. Inside, Churchill. And she scores. That was all on Jessica Bohm. Good hustle off the rebound and the pass to Churchill. And the Saints up 28-13. Carr. Mills. Back to Carr. And it's going to be tied up. It'll be Lamphere ball, but good defense that time by Cataldo and Churchill.
Like you said, a good burst here by the Saints. Hopefully they can maybe pour in one more bucket here before half and really take some momentum into the locker room.
Spiked away by Churchill that time. In the middle, off her hand. Ray, hard to the basket. That's a good move right there. Dijah Ray with a good strong move to the basket. Kind of went into Churchill, but Churchill had the arms up and kind of, Ray was got her shoulders past him, and normally that's going to be called for the offense.
Yeah, I'm not certain what she saw there. She falls and flops and takes a charge. It may be a better sell. Official decided that Ray earned her way to the line.
Ray makes one, stops the Saints run, but Saints up 28-14, double on Lamphere. 35 seconds left first half. Second shot for Ray, a little bit long, rebounded, good job by Gracia, cutting off the shooter. Cross court, Cataldo steps inside and scores. Athletic move off a good pass, but a great move by Juliana. She got the pass from Alexis and moved away in between two players. Mexico, long shot, no good. Rebounded by Bohm.
Nice job by Bohm on the glass.
Up ahead. And tipped off the hands of Lamphere. Saints have the ball 6 seconds under their own basket.
It's going to be on the side.
Nope, on the side. Saints have to be aware of the time. Cross court, Creja. Jansen, three-pointer. Just short. Rebound of Cataldo, and she got a foul at the buzzer. Juliana will go to the line to shoot 2, and that's kind of a worst-case scenario for Lamphere. Is the three ball was short, but foul on them, and Cataldo will shoot 2. First shot's up. Back rim, no good. Saints, after having a couple of nights of very good foul shooting, have not been as good today from the free throw line. Second shot for Cataldo. And that one's around and in, and it scores. Saints up 31-14, and a pretty good half for the Saints, Brad.
Yeah, Saints did a good job, especially the second quarter. A little slow getting off the ground here in the first. Not that it was bad. Defensively, it's been a constant over the course of the 3 days. Have the Rams on pace for just 28 points, and really got themselves back to on pace to get 60 themselves. So just kind of took a little bit to get off the ground and bring things back to standard. Spread the ball around again and starting to clean up the defensive glass. Hopefully we can carry that momentum into half and have a great second half.
All right, Saints up 31-14. We'll be back in just a moment to bring you the second half.
St. Clair's Ace Hardware in the Riverview Plaza is now open 7 days a week for your shopping needs. Everything you need from auto supplies, wiring, paint, craftsman tools. St. Clair's Ace Hardware has picnic items, a complete gift department with candles and more. Don't miss the specials on Valspar paint. St. Clair's Ace Hardware in the Riverview Plaza. Neiman's Family Markets. From produce, deli, bakery, meats, or even bagels. Neiman's Family Markets. They have it all on Kearney Drive in St. Clair. Neiman's Family Markets. North Star Bank, your local community bank serving St. Clair, Sanilac, Huron, and Washtenaw counties. When you need a local community bank for home loans, checking, savings, and other banking needs, North Star Bank is the community bank that you want to deal with. The bank that will take care of all your personal and business needs. North Star Bank has a new mobile application that you can download to make banking even easier. North Star Bank, guiding the way. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. John Carr along with Brad Robbins. You're watching St. Clair Saints Girls Varsity Basketball here on CTV Community Channel 6. St. Clair up 31-14, and even though I think this game had a feel of competition, the Saints have a nice lead and have held Lamphere to 14 points.
Yeah, and I think according to things that we've seen over the course of this season, the Saints are still right on schedule tonight. Like we said before going to the half, it did have a feel of a competitive ball game at some point, but then all of a sudden you kind of look up and the Saints are starting to show their dominance again, and hopefully they can continue to do that third and fourth quarter.
All right, Saints have Mia Jansen, Alexa Rutledge, Savannah Green, Alexis Churchill, and Juliana Cataldo. Lamphere counters with Destiny Carr, Dijah Ray, Ryan Mills, just off the rim by Jansen, Jasmine Ellis, Lauren Mexico, who has the ball guarded by Rutledge. Saints kind of changed from what I would call matchup zone to a more straight man-to-man here, and really kind of stopped and gave a lot of trouble to Lamphere.
Yeah, it gave them a look that they weren't very comfortable with. It allowed the Saints to run a little bit more, which is what they wanted to do from the get-go. Lamphere's played exclusively zone in some way or another. Saints are going to have to run on that, move the ball east-west, and get some good shots.
And not surprisingly, you usually practice against what you play yourself, and that means teams that play zone don't see as much man-to-man in practice.
Yeah, and the Saints have done a nice job of making their living with some man-to-man defense and doing a good job early in this game. Lamphere, Mexico in particular, was able to get into some gaps. Deja Ray is pretty quick. They shored that up a little bit, though, later in the second quarter.
Good move by Destiny Carr that time for another runner, and she scores, makes it 31-16. Saints reverse it quickly. Cataldo, Jansen, open, three-pointer, yes.
That's
Mia Jansen, that's her shot.
Yeah, that's too much space for her to be given. She's going to make that at a high clip. That's going to be an over 50% shot for her with that much space and on time.
Mia likes that side jumper. Long three-pointer. Mexico can't get it. Rebounded by Churchill quickly to Rutledge. And Coach Mike Boulard wants them to run. They got numbers here. Cataldo open three-pointer. Rim, and got it again.
Same spot.
Juliet Cataldo. Shooter's bounce, they call that. And you just don't see many threes that hit off the side rim and still go in, but that's the second one for her tonight.
She's done it twice tonight.
Nice back cut by Ray, but she can't score. Up ahead quickly is Jansen to Churchill. Got a lane. Churchill all the way to the hoop. That went in off the top of the backboard. I think it might have hit that wire up there.
They're going to not allow that basket for it hit the wire up top. I'd be shocked if they let it count. I'd be thrilled for if it does, but I don't.
Yeah, no basket. Couldn't tell. It was up over the top of the backboard, and from this angle, you really can't tell whether or not that hit anything up there. But
it looks like it hit the structure.
Shots up real good by Churchill.
Right, they got together and got it right. I can't be mad.
Shoemate will come in, replacing 34 Mills. Second shot for Churchill. That one's perfect. Alexis doesn't believe in arcing that ball. No reason to waste it any height on that ball.
No, she kind of makes her jumpers that way too, and I think her shooting percentage would indicate there's no sense of changing it now. She's played well every time we've had the opportunity to cover her. So
Mexico's quick spin. Rutledge picked her up, and that's off of Ellis, I believe. Saints basketball. 38-16. 6 minutes to play, third quarter, and Saints pulling away a bit here from Lamphere. Jansen's side jumper, that one was no good. And
wrong side.
First time Saints break away from Lamphere, but good hustle by Cataldo and Rutledge, and bothered the shooter and tied it up. It'll be Lamphere basketball, but Saints got an arrow movement there. And like you said, Rutledge doesn't mind playing tough at all.
She's going to go. You want to wrestle her for the ball, it's going to be a wrestling match, and that's how it goes. Nice job there by
Nice shot by Ray. Yep. Alexa. Rutledge brings it up. Cataldo. Jansen open
That's
again.
The right side.
Three-pointer, yes. And that's the second time in a row that play's been run. And Lamphere coach Mike Kobus has got to tell the girls there's a runner at the baseline. Someone's got to be aware of him.
Yeah, that's. I'm certain that they were aware that Coach Boulard's going to be running his zone offense with a baseline runner. He does it even in his even and odd front zone offenses. And Mia Jansen's probably the Saints' best three-point shooter, and she's coming around. Can't let her have that spot with 12 feet to spare and her feet set. That's a high percentage shot. That's like her shooting a layup.
And we said Mia loves that shot. That was second of the second half already for her. Saints up 41-18.
If you're Coach Boulard, you just keep going to that well until Lamphere and the Rams prove that they're going to stop it.
And he does have a variation off that where they break pass and then feed the post for a basket as well. So have to see what happens. Lauren Mexico thinking about it with Rutledge on her. Quick spin again. But Alexa, good fundamental defense. Knocked away by Cataldo. Cataldo
Crossover.
all the way to the hoop. Scores left-handed.
Shocked there was no foul called there. That motion with the top hand on her layup. She was able to muscle through and score it.
Good fundamental defense there by Cataldo. Kept her hands low. Ellis down deep. Mexico three-pointer. Rebounded by Ellis off the hands of Jansen. Ray. Mexico. That's the first time they've actually had a chance to do an inside out. Defense collapsed on Ray and found Mexico on the side. She hit for a three. Rutledge spins. Cataldo gets tripped there. First team foul on Lamphere, number 12, Carr. Committed, that's her second. Jessica Bohm and Avery Skanesny come in. Facing Churchill and Savannah Green. Jansen down deep. Bohm. Back to Jansen. To Bohm. And back out Rutledge. Nice. Reverse to Cataldo. Runner can't get it. Rebounded by Ray.
Still a good possession there by the Saints. Ended up with a real good shot. Lots of sharing the basketball. You like that.
Again, great defense by Cataldo. And Carr is trying to cross over right in front of her. And Juliana has her hands low, and it's just not going to work.
No, it'll be the Saints' ball after that tie-up that they earned on that possession before. And yeah, Juliana Cataldo right now is on the last drive. I think she came off of her own man and ripped the ball. And that time she decided to guard ball, took the crossover, and created a problem.
Cataldo. The lobs. Skanesny can't quite control it. That's a nice pass, so that was there. Yeah, I think it was Lamphere basketball. Not sure what else it could have been.
Well, he pointed the Saints' way.
Oh, okay.
So I think that was part of the confusion, is the point just had it wrong. This might be the referee crew's third game in 3 days, too. You never know.
Give them some benefit of the doubt, huh? Shoemate down deep. That was, I think, actually a travel beforehand, but they're going to call a foul on Skanesny.
Boy, it looked initially like he was about ready to call a charge.
Nadia Shoemate go to the line to shoot two. Second foul on Skanesny. Foul spread out nicely, though. A couple players with two, but no one in real foul trouble yet. Shoemate on the line. First shot's up, and no good. Second one for 54, Shoemate. And she's a freshman, actually. Lamphere actually has a nice couple young players underneath the basket with Shoemate and Carr, or in Ellis, I'm sorry. Both freshmen and a sophomore. Second shot for Shoemate. It's up, back rim, around, in and out. Ray, time to rebound, and she's going to go to the line, shoot two. That's one of those rebounds that hung on the rim longer than they expected.
Yep, Deja Ray was the first one to it. Deja Ray's really done a nice job that way for the Rams. Getting extra possessions, getting in the lane. She's tough. She kind of brings an attitude to them, and she's senior leader.
That shot's up and good.
Also got 8 points now on the night, leading the Rams in scoring as well.
Ray here for the second of her two. That was the third foul on Jessica Bohm. Shots up, short, and controlled by Skanesny. Gets quickly to Mia Jansen. Jansen up ahead, Rutledge. Rutledge, Cataldo open. Shot on the side, no good. Rebounded is controlled by Ray. Knocked away again by Cataldo.
Little help to shelter there for the Saints. Cataldo on the floor again. We mention it almost every broadcast. She's good at that.
Ray tries to go in, knocked away, picked up again by Ray. Jumper short. That's going to be a foul, I think, on Shoemate. And good rebound by Avery Skenesny. Saints up 43-22, 2 minutes 45 seconds. Remaining third quarter.
Number 40.
Substitution for Lamphere, number 40, Haley Burke, replaces Shoemate.
Sorry about that. My microphone's a little goofed up.
Rutledge to Jansen. Back to Rutledge, wide open, 3. That was a little bit wild.
A little long. First time I think we've seen Lex shoot a 3 tonight. Not exactly in rhythm. A couple of Rams bumping into one another. Fortunate they didn't get a foul called, but the ball doesn't lie as it goes out of bounds. It'll be the possession for the Saints.
Another new player for Lamphere is number 30, Taylor Singleton. Wasn't expecting to pass. Saints basketball. Cataldo, Rutledge, Jansen again open. Too short, or 2-pointer that time. That was probably too easy. Rutledge open, or I'm sorry, Jansen open. Crossover to Bohm. Bohm gets blocked or bumped, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Again, great ball movement and sharing the ball by St. Clair.
Yep, that was a great job. Mia had an opportunity to go in there and against a little bit of traffic and unselfishly gives up the ball. Lets Jessica Bohm have a crack at it, and she was aggressive and strong with the ball. She'll go to the line.
First one off the rim, no good.
Number 10, Amber Doom.
Amber Doom comes in, going to give Destiny Carr her first rest of the evening. Probably trying to get her a couple minutes before the fourth quarter break. Second shot for Bohm, no good. Takes off from the foul line a little bit early.
She's got to wait till it hits the rim. She knew that was short as soon as it left her hand. She tried to cheat it a little bit.
She always knows where it's going.
Yeah. She can let somebody know, but she can't go herself until the ball hits the rim. Everybody else can go on her release.
All right, number 44. Mexico will play point here for Lamphere. Knocked away by Rutledge. Rutledge. Cataldo all the way in, left-handed, she's fouled. Saints get movement to the basket, just need to make a couple foul shots here.
This is where you're seeing, I think we've seen pretty consistently across the league, in that when other teams start to fatigue a little bit and get tired and they bring in some of their substitutes, they lose a little bit of ability with their depth, and the Saints really don't. They don't fall off like the other teams in the league do, and that wears on teams through the course of time. Right there, you saw that possession. Having to pass the ball to a player who's not totally comfortable catching in that spot, put a little pressure on, and all of a sudden the Saints are shooting foul shots at the other end.
Cataldo makes 2. Ava Grazia in. Going to give Mia Jansen the rest. Mexico, tough pass, knocked away by Cataldo. And you can tell that this is not a group that plays together much for Lamphere. Rutledge gets it, up ahead, Cataldo. Grazia, back to Rutledge. She drives, pull up, rim no good, rebounded by Lamphere. And comes up with Lauren Mexico. Saints up 45-22. That's a tough pass there. Interesting thought, Ray, with the lob, but just hard to connect.
That straight-on pass with no angle, it takes not only a really good pass with some touch, it takes somebody who's going to receive it that's got great hands and able to catch it with one hand first. It's a tough thing to do, and if anybody could do it on the Rams team, I think Deja Ray would be the one I would throw it to, but nonetheless, not on the mark, and turns the ball over to the Saints.
Kara Donaldson in for St. Clair. Cataldo, pull-up jumper. No good, rebounded by Grazia, back to Bohm. Bohm, shot, yes. Good looking stroke there from Jessica Bohm, and she's had a nice game again this evening.
She's kind of come off the bench, giving the Saints a spark, playing starter kind of minutes from the bench.
No good from Lamphere, and here comes Cataldo. Saints again have numbers. Bohm, three-pointer. And Jessica Bohm, pretty good looking shot, and the Saints just remorsefully pushing the ball here, and making this team pay.
You can see that, again, that goes back to the depth and fatigue and really conditioning. The Saints got the ball, and before it started had a 2 or 3-on-1, and getting great looks right now, just wearing down the Rams.
Gracia down deep to Bohm. Nice pass as Konechny gets the basket and the foul. This has been a clinic. It's the second time in the second quarter they did the same thing, now in the third, where they get about a minute and a half run and put up 10 quick points.
Yeah, the Saints can score in buckets. They do a really nice job. It all starts with the defense, but I've been really impressed, over the last few broadcasts at the unselfishness that they show and their ability to get their heads up and see one another. Makes everybody look good, and right there, Avery Konechny with good hands and a good catch off of a pass from Jessica Bohm, and good strong finish.
Donaldson will be guarding Mexico out front. 10 seconds. Not sure Lamphere realizes there's no time left. Again, Donaldson with a steal. And just a really good third quarter for the Saints. They lead 52-22. We'll be back in just a moment after another word from our sponsors.
The recruiting of high school game officials never stops, especially for women. Only 11% of high school officials are women. I was fortunate to play high school sports, where so many men and women gave their time as officials. Now it's my turn. Joining a local officials association is the key to getting training, getting games, and getting the support I needed to make officiating fun and enjoyable. I can stay involved with the sports I love, I enjoy working with the kids, and I even met my husband through officiating. There's help wanted, just whistle.
Welcome back, everyone. John Carter along with Brad Robbins, and the Saints again putting together a pretty nice display of basketball. That last couple minutes there in the third quarter was clinic.
Yeah, and they're really just outplaying the Rams. And, if you're watching this broadcast at home, you've caught the last couple. It's worth noting that the teams that the Saints are playing right now within their league are they're not the last place team in the league. Right now, the Rams are within half a game of second place in the league, and actually just beat Southlake, who is in second place in the league the other night. So this is the second tier. This is where the competition is supposed to be coming from within the league, and I think the Saints are just kind of proving night in and night out that they're a class ahead of everybody in the silver. They got the depth to win a league title, and it's I think it's starting to become a reality as we watch these games and see what kind of depth. Quite honestly, I think you could pull probably 5 kids off of the Saints bench and they would be able to break into the Rams rotation or starter lineup right now.
So the Saints actually, coaches hate this, but up by 30 with 8 minutes left, probably pretty confident. That's going to bring them to a 6-0 record in the league, and honestly,
that all about does it.
It's really hard. Not to think, at least we'll give them the benefit of doubt, saying they're going to be well positioned.
They're going to be 500 the rest of the way. I mean, look, we don't have to coach. We can't be responsible for the jinx, and that's not what Coach Boulard would tell his kids. But that should be a reality that they have to make come true. At this point, they've done enough to prove that should be the expectation, and I'm excited for them. That's awesome.
Another good pass from Cataldo and Konechny. And say a word, Avery Konechny's come along very nicely the last couple of games, and she's really done a nice job. Cataldo all the way to the hoop, can't get it. Fouled from behind.
Yeah, Avery's done a nice job of kind of cementing herself as that first big that comes off the bench after Savannah. And Savannah is doing a nice job and athletically, jumps really well and has done a nice job on the glass, but she's prone to some foul trouble, so that leaves you with a nice security blanket. Avery Konechny. And in the last couple of nights, she's played great. She's scored. She's rebounded, and right there we got to see her move her feet really well and cut off the baseline. So doing it all and doing it the right way, and it's giving her a lot of good minutes.
Delina Osco and Christina Boom come in for the Saints. Aubrey Card now comes in, replacing Cataldo. Avery Konechny in. Konechny to Donaldson. Donaldson goes through, down deep. Osco off the head, I think, of Konechny. A lot of Saints in one spot there. That's not how you draw that up.
Spacing not quite what it was supposed to be, and Avery pays the price. It goes right off her forehead, not out of bounds. She was able to laugh about it, so you're up by 33 at that point.
Shoemate goes to the basket, partially blocked by Konechny.
And again, if you look down on the court, I would say that this is supposed to be or classified as the bench clearing part of the game, and the Saints still with maybe 3 6-foot basketball players on the floor and some youth to boot.
Right, and a player like Kara Donaldson who's going to give you hard minutes anytime she plays as well. Shoemate. Number 22 is Jensen Shaw, followed by Donaldson.
It's another nice job. As Coach Boulard looks on, he watches that foul take place, has no issue with that foul. That's a borderline loose ball that if she crosses over there, Kara gets that. So good hustle by Kara Donaldson.
52 is Evie Bisbiscus, tied up nicely by Christina Bohm. And right now, Lamphere's having trouble even completing a pass. And every coach everywhere is happy when the kids coming off the bench play hard defense.
Yeah, we talked about that the other night. There was a timeout called by Coach Boulard when that wasn't up to snuff, and you saw the kids come back in with a little more pep in their step. You want to keep that standard the same. Saints have done a nice job in this stretch playing defense. You don't want that to end in the last 6:23.
Knocked away by Aubrey Card. Shoemate down deep. On the floor, wrestles for it. And it's going to be timeout called by Coach Kovas. Tomorrow night, Saints boys come back into action with a game here in St. Clair against Fraser. Tough loss on Tuesday against Tower. Saints really do need to keep their home court advantage by knocking off Fraser tomorrow.
Yeah, Fraser is the last place team in the league. That's a game that you bring them into your house, you cannot afford to drop. I think we're going to see some parity at the top of that league between Tower, Lakeshore, who we got to see on a broadcast, and then the Saints obviously are able to beat somebody on the road. Tower's a formidable opponent. Going there and dropping a double overtime loss hurts more in terms of the effort that you had to exert during that week than it does in the grand scheme of things. I think you can lose that game and have all your goals in front of you.
It really feels like those top teams, Tower, Lakeshore, and St. Clair, whoever loses at home among those three is going to be the one.
It's going to be the domino that falls.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
right. Yep.
And whoever can win that game is going to be in the driver's seat.
Absolutely. And we haven't seen that yet. Everybody's taking care of home court, so the Saints will have an opportunity to play spoiler if they can go to Lakeshore and win that game later here in the season.
Christina Bohm is making it virtually impossible to pass the ball in, which is in and of itself a testament to her athleticism. That ball is knocked away by Delana Osko, but controlled by Lamphere off the leg of number 50, Bisbicus, and it'll be St. Clair basketball.
Yeah, you mentioned Christina Bohm, and she's come in here in the last 6 minutes with this group to play. Freshman, another one of those kids that I said might be darn near 6 feet. A lot of length. Her sister, Jessica, probably beating up on her in the backyard long enough that it's time for her to get her moment to shine, and she's going to be an exciting player for Coach Boulard and the Saints.
Nice drive by Donaldson, and Bohm and Donaldson force a walk. And that was what, you're guarding me too close, I'm going to get away from here.
That's right, got to run away, and nice impromptu trap. Gets the ball back for the Saints.
Number 22 can't make the basket. Dome blocked by Bohm. Number 10, Amber Doom, will go to the line to shoot two. First foul on Christina, 14th foul on St. Clair. Number 10, Amber Doom, 11th grader, shoot two.
Unfortunate there for Donaldson as she handles the ball in the open court. Sometimes the standard for what is a foul out in the open floor, it's not quite the same when there's a 33-point spread, and makes it a little tougher to get the offense started.
First shot a little bit long. Second shot's up, off the rim. Nope, did not hit the rim. It'll be side out for St. Clair. Delana Osko brings it in. Donaldson, and Coach Boulard saying it right now. Let's run the offense. Let's get something. Card. Skanesny. Back to Donaldson. Drives in the middle. Osco. And tied up by Amber Doom. State Saints basketball.
Got to protect the ball out on the perimeter with triple threat. Left it out in front, got tied up.
Osco to Bohm. Christina Bohm puts the ball on the floor, gets past her man.
Gonna shoot. 1-on-1.
1-on-1 for St. Clair. And that's the advantage. Christina, as you say, she's approaching 6 feet tall, long arms, and athletic, quick. And use that quickness, get past her guard, and she's going to go to the line and shoot 1-on-1.
Yeah, she's in this position as a freshman. She's going to do a lot of learning this year. You see that the junior varsity has played 3 consecutive games of running clock against their opponents, so it's probably painful sometimes to sit and watch, but a good opportunity when she gets to play the varsity level competition. And she shows moments like that and like this down here that she's plenty capable, and there's just a lot of depth on that bench in front of her for the Saints, and that's a good problem to have if you're the St. Clair basketball team.
Well, and certainly practicing against the juniors and seniors like she's doing here is going to be valuable for her long term. And want to have a shout out to Coach John Fitzmaurice and his team, who have played very, very well as well. So a lot of strength for St. Clair right now in the girls basketball program.
Yeah, the depth is good. They got the right kids out, and the kids are putting in some time and enjoying it, enjoying playing the game.
Osco, three-pointer. Again, off the rim. Saints have had their shooting high tonight, because you just don't see three-pointers hit the rim like that the third time to make it in. That was Delena's first three, and can't say nothing but net, but it counts.
That's right. It's the home court bounce. You got to feel like that soft rim up there. It must just be broken in now just enough. And Delena with a lot of arc on that shot, but soft touch enough for it to go down. Nice shot.
All right, next week, the girls will play Roseville away on Tuesday, I believe, and then come back home for a big game against Southlake. That's the other team kind of in that cluster in second and third place for St. Clair. The boys have an interesting week next week with Northern here on Tuesday and Port Huron away. Again, those are games they've got to hold serve.
Yeah, those are games that, well, really both teams need to hold serve. You got to be able to go to Roseville if you're the girls and get that win against kind of a bottom level team in the MAC Silver. And for the boys, Port Huron Northern is going to be looking for a little bit of, I'll say, revenge. You got two coaches that respect each other a lot, but the Saints went there and I think hit 15 or 16 threes and beat them at 60-something to 20-something range. So I'm sure Northern will play better. Port Huron's kind of hit or miss. The Saints handled them at home, but going on the road in that gym is a different environment, so the Saints will have to hold serve there. Yeah, it's a good call by you, and you got to keep their spot if they want to battle with Tower and Lakeshore.
All right, Epograzia comes in replacing Skonesny. Bohm with a steal off the hands by Card. Christina Bohm goes right. Out. Osco, second shot, same spot. No good. Rebounded by Lamphere, taken away by Donaldson. Donaldson to Bohm. Good pass, good catch. Good hands by Christina, and good look by Donaldson. She saw Christina on the offside, and she'll go to the line again, shooting 1-on-1. First shot's up, and it's good for Christina. On the floor, Saints have Christina Bohm, Kara Donaldson, Delena Osco. April Grazia's in, Aubrey Card. Have to have a Lamphere player on the inside. Bohm has a second of two. That one's up and good as well. Saints hit that 60-point mark again, and I know you said keep teams in the 30s. If you score 60 in girls basketball, that's an effective offense.
Yeah, that's good in most levels or genders of basketball. You get to 60 points. Usually a good girls basketball team is averaging somewhere in the mid-40s if you get to that 50 number. And the Saints, to their credit, have been able to get 60 3 nights in a row. That's a really nice steal with one hand by Elena Osko. It's unfortunate she couldn't reward herself with a layup at the other end, but she handles the ball really well I mean, I'm not going to say for a forward.
Yes.
I wouldn't limit her to being the center type, but she really can handle it almost as good as some guards.
Card looks for a shot. It's open. Off the rim. Can't get it. Rebounded is tied up by Bohm. Coach Boulard clapping on the side. He likes the aggressiveness on this from this group. They're going after the ball, playing good defense, and as a coach, that's what you want to see. But weave action. And again, Donaldson with a near steal. Pass up to Doom. And knocked away, controlled by Lamphere. This is going to be hard to come out of. I'm not sure what the call is yet. I think it was an offensive foul.
Called a foul there on Kara Donaldson. Very methodical by the official and how he did it.
He's obviously getting paid by the hour, not the game. Down deep. There's a back pick on that. Pass was out of reach. And Osko will bring it in to Donaldson. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left. Donaldson brings it up quickly. Oh, gets past her man. All the way to the hoop, loses it. Out front, Osko. I'm sorry, Grazia. April Grazia, left hand, and draws a foul.
Nice left there by April Grazia, getting to the rim. Against quite a bit of resistance, I would say, with the front shoulder of a Lamphere Ram, and gets herself to the line. She does have a knack for that, and she's a pretty good foul shooter. We've seen that over the course of time here in the last few days.
Just off the rim, that's the dreaded announcer curse right there.
Yeah, I had to say it. Sorry, April.
Had to say it after April. Right. We'll do that next time. Second shot for April is up. That one's perfect. Justin Shaw, number 22, brings it up, tries to get it to Shoemate, knocked away by Osko, and Donaldson on the floor.
I looked over as soon as Kara Donaldson, with no regard for her body, jumped on the floor, and I saw Coach Boulard put his hands up in front of his eyes almost in a cringing motion, because you're up, you're up so many points, and you got 2:53 to go. The last thing you want is for one of your kids to be injured.
But Kara plays one way.
And that's it. You're right, and that's what you love, and sometimes you're scared for about her.
All right, Osko picking up a dribble. Donaldson. Straight pass. Doom, nice pass. Again, controlled by Osko. Bohm can't quite control it. Kind of had an awkward falling to the ground. There's a lot of legs and arms there.
There's a lot of things falling down out of place here. It's a little disorganized. I think what you see here for both teams a little bit is typically when you get to the point where you have all of some bench players on the floor, you're missing what somebody is a true point guard and handles the ball for you, and somebody else kind of has to pick up that piece. Even if they spot play, it's usually with starters or somebody who's in the first two rotations at point guard. And a lot of kids right now getting their first experience at running the show, which can make for an interesting endeavor without that experience.
I might also say, normally garbage time doesn't last this long.
Well, this is true. It's been
full quarter.
7 minutes of a large lead.
Passes out of bounds.
And you may be seeing some fatigue as well.
Yep. Yeah. Amber Doom can't control. But again, good playing time for the girls here. You always like to reward players playing hard. Donaldson goes to her left. Reverses to Grazia. Grazia tipped off by Lamphere. Blocked by Grazia. Osko can't control. Bisbiscus, sideline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Bohm. And quickly steps away. Good pass, Grazia. I know we've talked a lot about Christina Bohm, but that was an impressive athletic play. She swept the boards, 2 or 3 long dribbles, and then hit Abel Grazia perfectly for the basket underneath the rim. Shoemate, Viscus.
One dribble and a pickup. Saints get a dead ball. Ooh, nice job.
And that's going to be called a blocking foul. Basket will count for Shoemate. Third foul on Donaldson. Might as well use them.
Nice job by Kara. I thought she at least made the effort to take a charge. She might have been a little deep there underneath the bucket.
That probably was the call. Referees won't normally call it if you're directly under the basket, but good defense. And Banks drives in for Shoemate. St. Clair basketball, 63-25. Saints still up by 38 points, so. Donaldson all the way to the hoop. Rim no good, rebounded by Osco. Jump ball, and it'll be Lamphere basketball.
Saints just gotta stay buckled down here and try not to give up any easy buckets, no layups, keep everybody in front of you. One shot and a rebound.
Jessen Shaw to Amber Doom. Heart of the basket, blocked by Card. Osco. Donaldson.
Nice job by Aubrey Card, getting a block.
Grazia. Can't get it, Card. Part of the hoop, and she's going to draw the foul.
Tough sledding to get a foul, and Aubrey Card draws one. She's going to go to the line.
You're going to get hit in the head, might as well get a foul shot out of it, right? So Aubrey, with 37 seconds left, is going to get a chance to shoot 2. Shot no good for Aubrey. Junior at the foul line. Second shot now. No good. Rebound off the hands of Bohm. Tied up quickly by St. Clair. That's going to be a foul on Donaldson.
Well, now she should probably just try to foul out, right? We got 4. It's primarily been all in the fourth quarter.
That's target-rich environment.
That's right. 31 seconds to get in there and get that 5th one, Kara.
Shot for number 10. Amber Doom goes in. Second shot for Doom, also good. Osco brings it in to Donaldson. Under 30, Saints up 63-27. Another convincing win for St. Clair tonight. Cross court, Grazia, pull-up jumper, off rim no good. Bohm's right there, and knocked over by Shoemate. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
This is going to make the Saints 9-1 overall, 6-0 in the league. It's going to drop Lamphere to 2-3 in the league and 4-6 overall. Like you said earlier, Southlake is next in line depending on what they do tonight. They're 3-2 in the league, but they lost to this Lamphere team the other night. So Saints comfortably in the driver's seat for league play. And
Bohm makes her first.
Looking to be a 1 seed in that MAC tournament also, which is a nice addition and gives that tournament feel, which kind of feels like it ends your season abruptly because tournament play starts to create that atmosphere a couple weeks earlier than the MHSAA.
Christina Bohm makes 2. Down deep, picked off by Grazia. Knocked away on the sideline by Lamphere. 2 seconds left, 1, and that's it. And the Saints again come away with a strong league victory against Lamphere. We will be back here tomorrow for the boys game against Fraser, but Saints 65-27. Great win, and I think Coach Brouillard's had a pretty successful week.
Yeah, I think the kids played hard, did a nice job. Wouldn't be shocked if they get a rest day tomorrow. It's 3 games in a row on exam week, so nice job. I'm sure the goal was get through the week, and it didn't matter how ugly, and they made it look quite nice, as a matter of fact. So congratulations to them as they move through their season and continue to dominate the MAC Silver.
All right, everybody. John Carter along with Brad Robbins. Saints win 65-27. We'll see you again here tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
This CTV sports presentation has been brought to you by St. Clair Chevy, Buick, GMC, We Care. By Murphy Inn Restaurant and Hotel in St. Clair. North Star Bank, guiding the way. By St. Clair Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, We Care. By Neiman's Family Market. By St. Clair's Ace Hardware. And by CTV Community TV in Marine City and St. Clair.